Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the bunker. And recently I've been looking back at some of the road trips that I've taken across this great country of ours. And that's how I film videos. I go on road trips. I try to spend at least a week on the road, just filming the entire time. And one of these road trips was a road trip I took with my friend John from Exploration Unknown. We called it the Just Blowing Through road trip. We took 2 full weeks to travel across the country. Remember the first night we rocketed out to Memphis, Tennessee, did a pit stop, Hot Springs, Arkansas, dropped by our friend Creaties in Texas, and then moved on out to California, into the desert for some wildness and the Salton Sea, in the Slab City, and at the Mexican border. Now, there's so much this trip that I can't show it all. It was a long trip, but I did want to show some of the best memories, some of my favorite memories from the trip, and some of the amazing people that we got a chance to encounter on our trip. So please enjoy. We're walking down the street here in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis.
Exactly, just me, John, and my fish here. We find the Billy Bass Adoption Center. John, how does this whole adoption process work? I don't know.
We find an adoption agent to find it a new home on the wall, I guess.
Okay, so not only does my bass get a new loving home, but I get a free basket of catfish. John, you know, having a good time out here on Beale Street, but I'll tell you one thing, I'll be really honest with you.
What's that?
I miss my fish.
You miss your fish?
Yes. Hey, how are you doing?
How are you? I've seen you on YouTube.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I just almost got hit by a car. Check this out. It's like a public tap for people to take water from the hot springs. Some people filling up their water bottles. Yeah, just everywhere you look in Hot Springs, there's hot water bursting from the ground. And then there's this guy who invented hot water. Okay, I'm lying. I don't know who he is. All right. Nothing like a self-sponge bath. Is this sanitary to just be rubbing this on my body? Sure.
Do you feel pretty now?
Feel pretty refreshed, rejuvenated, virile.
Yep, my God, I'm here in my nice little place here.
We've crossed over. The Hardys have become Carl's Jr. We're in front of the Galaxy Connection. This is a museum of, I think, Star Wars. Ma'am, my lightsaber doesn't work. Awesome.
Mace Windu. You can't hit them together too hard, but you can hit them gently because there are LED lights.
You just spilled my guts all over the floor, man.
I have the high ground. Oh God.
So what's your hand?
Hey, Padawan.
What?
I think your robe's too small.
Shut up, man. I'm a fat guy in a little robe.
Why does he always give me the film?
Nice. You look good, John.
Oh my.
It was very hard to... Hey, you were shooting me.
You didn't know?
No, I couldn't see anything.
All right, John, don't be nervous. Just plunk down in there. Oh, wait.
You gotta cover me up.
Need your helmet and then there you go. Watch your back there. Okay. All right, there we go.
Look like 10 pounds of poop in a 5-pound bag. Are you filming my struggles?
No. It's Winnie the Pooh in space. Is one of the oldest tourist attractions in the country, the Arkansas Alligator Farm. So Jacob
is going to just get mauled by goats.
Goats. I am the king of the goats. Bow before me. They're butting each other.
Anyone underneath the bronze, look out. There you go, you got it.
Look at this. I'm holding a giant gator.
He's cool looking, man.
Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, some people say that's crazy, others say this is crazy.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh, just like a puppy.
Well, they created 7 of these, well, abominations of bird people, female and male sculptures. I know you're playing with me with it. Let me see that paw. There it is.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And he's just grooming on me.
We have traversed our way into Texas, more specifically Glen Rose, Texas, and even more specifically than that, we are at Dinosaur Valley State Park here in Glen Rose. Is it Glen Rose, Texas? Did I already say that? Okay. So yeah, we were traveled in last night, kind of got in late to Texas, and you know, all my exes live in Texas, but also Creaties lives in Texas as well.
Welcome to Texas, my friend.
This is Jeff. This is Creaties is his channel. If you watch my videos, you'll see an intro where I'm like driving in a car and going over a hill and then pulling up in front of some roadside attraction. This man right here, he's the one that creates them, and he creates my thumbnails too. He pretty much does all the work. And this is actually, I've met you before. This is not the first time I met him. I met him at, how many years ago? How many years ago was that?
About exactly a year, roughly.
About a year ago.
Longer than that.
About a year ago or so, me and Adam, the Woo, did a meetup, and 8 million people showed up, roughly. And Jeff was one of those 8 million people. And then later, he contacted me and offered to help with my intro. He's like, "Your channel looks like crap, man. You need to." Just kidding. He was much nicer than that. But he's helped me out, get polished up, given that Carpetbagger 2.0 shine. And yeah, he let me and John crash in his time machine last night. And we're gonna be hanging out with Jeff today, and John too. Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't forget about John.
I'm here.
And so we are at, what are we gonna see, guys? We got to see some dinosaurs, some fiberglass dinosaurs.
Man.
I heard something, there's footprints.
Yes, and they're underwater, unfortunately. But I think we're going to get all
We're gonna
get all cowboy.
All right, here we go. You actually see one. Oh, see more than one. There's a dinosaur footprint right there. And shift over here, and there's another big freaking honking dinosaur footprint. This is crazy. Just right in the riverbed, there's freaking dinosaur feet. It's just left there from when they were running around. That's nuts. John, what was that? What was that?
Look, it's big. It's so big. It's heavy. It's gonna eat us. It's gonna eat us. See, people get really afraid of the T-Rex. I don't know how to deal with them, but what you really need to worry about is this goons down here. This T-Rex goons. It's amazing. Oh man, look at this mural in the bathroom.
Dude, I'm peeing over here, man.
Is this place legitimate?
Yes, we've eaten here about 6 years ago, and I talk like this every time I get near it.
Was that, what even was that?
I don't know. That was not Texan at all.
You talk like this here, and this is how I talk when we get close to local coyotes.
Jeff, have you ever been to Texas?
I don't know.
They got hamster chips on the floor. Okay, I think this may be my kind of place. All right, John, you ready? What are you going for?
Ma'am, I got the ribs, the brisket and the sausage, the fried okra and fries.
Look, John, it's Bucky.
Hey, Bucky, what's up?
Tell Bucky you love him.
I love you, Bucky.
Kiss Bucky on his mouth.
Bucky said that kiss was... Okay. Okay, don't go crazy. My hand's in there.
Welcome to Texas.
Who are you?
Welcome to Texas. I've
Is this
been
a
here for 7
YouTube
years.
vlog?
It don't matter.
Yes.
Day in the life.
What vlog are we on?
It's called the Carpetbagger.
Hey!
Hey!
Woo!
Carpetbagger, day in the life.
Woo, don't mess with Texas. This is signing a waiver in case I get gored.
Yeah, in case he gets gored.
Look at this. I'm a cowboy.
The face of cheek puckering.
National Video Game Museum.
Football. Oh. I died.
You can actually play E.T., the most notorious arcade game of all time. Oh, I keep falling in this hole over and over again. Oh, this is not great. I'm Wario, and someone stole my hat. What you playing, John?
I'm playing Super Mario. My goal is to beat it in less than 15 minutes.
Can you do that? Have you done that before?
Yes. I used to be really good at it.
Dang, John.
I'm on World 8 now.
World 8, how many worlds are there?
8.
Right here at this historical marker by the Texas Historical Commission says that a spaceship crashed nearby in 1897. The pilot killed in the crash was buried here. The grave of an alien. Again, we don't know what planet he's from. We don't know if he's a gray. We don't know if he's a reptilian. We don't know if he's a Palladian. Hey, look where we are.
Texas.
This is awesome. All right,
Thanks, guys.
So John, are you gonna do it? You gonna eat the steak? No. No? Oh, okay. Ah, we meet again, my old friend. I remember you, and I will remember you until the day I die. Kind of gross in here. I just came very, very close to stepping in a big pile of human poop. Do you think human poop's the worst kind of poop?
I think all poop's the worst kind of poop.
Of course, Breaking Bad took place in Albuquerque and was filmed here, and they used a local candy shop to actually make the meth that they used in the show.
Flavoring, just sweet sugar, and you get 3 empty bags for distribution.
Oh wow! All right, got this. Yeah, the meth game's tough these days. Let's see if we can. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that meth. Imagine how much cash you could turn that into.
Yeah, there you go. Get a full scoop.
A full scoop.
Put it up to your nose.
Back at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. And there's Tom's head being held by his famed monster, Teddy Told Me To. Of course, screen used from Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong. So this is a genuine carnival traveling haunted house?
Yeah. So here's our Teddy setup, and this guy's usually talking, and he'll be like...
So is that like a real Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah, these are all real Teddy Ruxpins.
Ah, that's amazing.
And then we...
Oh, jeez!
Take it right there.
Ah! What the heck? That's terrifying.
There you go. This will turn you so you can straighten it out so you get longer run. And you can turn it while you're walking through.
What you do? I'm riding a freaking dinosaur. Okay, slow down a little bit when I got on it.
No.
Woohoo! Characters Unlimited, this is where Zoltar and Pappy and many other animatronic characters come from.
This is something I want to talk to Steven about. This is one of my characters, Blade.
Yeah, there's his mouth moving and how the eyes.
So cool.
Yeah, his eye mechanism in there and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. There's all these different heads.
teeth.
So that's a standard Zoltar.
The teeth are molds made out of my own teeth that go in all the Zoltars.
So heading into Captain Steve's Mermaid Grotto, Shanghai Bar, Speakeasy, and Museum of Curiosities.
I've been working on this for about 12 years now, and I've been collecting curiosities and things from my travels for all of my life. A bog goblin.
A bog goblin?
Yeah, you've heard of the bog mummies? It's a chupacabra.
Chupacabra! Oh, he looks so good. And then an infant Loch Ness monster.
Exactly. The head of the famous bandit Joaquin Murrieta.
Joaquin Murrieta. All right, having a Mai Tai here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Surrounded by oddities. It's amazing. Pretty much, that is Area 51. That is the lights rising off of Area 51, and it's a really spooky, eerie, kind of ethereal look to it.
And geographically speaking, it is right where it should be.
Yeah.
Now, I just saw a red light flash twice right out here in this field too.
Oh my gosh.
I did. It just flashed 2 times.
I think I might have caught. Returned to the location where last night we videotaped those strange lights. If you remember, there were lights kind of coming up over top of that mountain right there.
Heat comes and kind of goes down.
Oh, do you see what I'm seeing? Oh. Oh man, look at that. There's freaking rockets.
Guys, I hope you can see these.
Those are rockets. This is restricted airspace. There's no airplanes allowed to fly. So those clearly coming from 51, I would feel safe saying.
Yes, that is definitely. And they're going.
Not coming this way, are they? All right, so take all that for what you will, but there's only one thing left to do, and that is head to the gate. All right, here's the turnoff. We're gonna see what happens. Turning onto the road for Area 51.
Let's pull up a little closer here.
Yeah, get a little closer.
It doesn't seem like anybody's like.
I don't see any military personnel.
No.
I mean, I'm sure this is a manned gate.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure someone's looking at us right now.
For sure.
But yeah, this is it.
Sorry guys, I kind of was driving and got off track here.
We shifted backwards a little bit. That camera on that tower just turned and looked right at us.
All right, so I think we're going to turn around and make our way out of here while we can.
Each room has its own clown on the door. You can see the happy little clown right there. In room 101. All the different clowns on each door. Oh, wow. It's amazing. Now, some people say that the Clown Motel is the creepiest hotel in the country because of the clowns. But they're wrong. It has nothing to do with it. What makes the Clown Motel the creepiest motel in the country is the fact that its parking lot also includes a cemetery from 1901. So it does appear there's a lot of miners buried here.
14 of them who died in the fire in 1911.
Okay, so there's a fire in 1911. Killed how many miners?
14. And they're all
14.
buried here.
You can see it was pretty cold last night. There actually is some frost on the tombstones.
did called Art of the Dead, which got signed and is going to be out soon.
Okay.
And we did, it's about the 7 deadly sins. This was for a TV show I think was on in 2017 and had an all-star cast of comedians and actors. And Mark Hamill was the host.
Really?
Yeah, he was the voice, sort of like he was like the Rod Sterling.
It says Dimension 404.
Yeah, and it was like a Twilight Zone. And this is called Polybius.
God bless all God bless you. God bless you.
We're out on Hollywood Boulevard at the Madame Tussauds Hollywood. You can tell your friends that you really met Lady Gaga while you're in Hollywood. Or, you know, if you don't like to drink, you can just make him drink it. Glug, 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 glug. Do you remember the line from this movie? It's
there's a lot of lines in this movie.
Soylent Green is made out of people. People. It's
I'm gonna kill you.
You gotta say, here's Johnny.
Johnny.
And it works because your name is John. Does anyone ever called you Johnny?
My mom does sometimes.
Look at that. There's a putrid, disgusting body inside of a box. And then there's a mummy too. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
We also down here.
You know, you kind of look like Mimi from the Drew Carey Show.
Really?
Watch out for the kids.
I hit the ground kind of hard there.
It's designed for little kids, not grown men.
I think I broke my pelvis. And we're in front of the Queen Mary. Big old chain right here. Check that out. John, say it.
I'm the king of the world.
All right, here's the room. Looks like we got portholes. Oh, stick your head out there. And we're at the Salton Sea out here in California. This is, for those uninitiated, this is a ocean, a salty ocean in the middle of the desert that really has no good reason to be here. Wait a minute, look over here. There's bunnies living under this boat. Bunny, what are you doing? Oh, where are you going? Don't run into the sea. This looks like the remnants of maybe an old trailer here. Ooh, getting a really strong smell over here, like the dumpster behind a Long John Silver's. And look at that, out in the water. We have a little swing. It looked pretty majestic, but I don't think I would ever swing on that. See, as you get closer to the actual beach, you come to the shocking realization, this is not sand, this is bones. It's just 100% fish bones. What's in there, John?
This is an art thing full of men's and women's underwear with messages they've left behind.
So people leave their underwear and then they leave messages on it. Like, now I realize I hide secrets from myself. Confessional, I guess this is the room you go in where you make these confessions. And what's behind this curtain? Oh my gosh. I guess this is the dead fish room.
This is like supposed to...
So wait a minute, it's just power in here?
Yeah,
and you turn these fans on.
Well, if you're a girl in a dress or hair, you can get your hair blowing up.
Okay.
Hold your skirt down like Marilyn Monroe.
But now you're just a guy standing in an ocean of toilet brushes.
With fans that feel really nice in this hot desert. The desert life. Hey Jacob, what? Can you get me a beer next time you get up? Oh yeah. Let's grab it.
There's your beer. I wouldn't drink that actually. We're here to enjoy it. They have amazing art here, and because we're allowed to camp here, me and John decided we're gonna throw up a tent and we are gonna sleep here tonight. Slab City. I'll leave them here to join all these other retired shoes, and they can ruminate about all the adventures that they've all been on. So it just like rips children to shreds?
Huh? We have sharp, rusty objects for toddlers to climb on, slip, possibly impale themselves on the way down.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now, back here, we have the jungle gym of 1,000 cuts. Ordinary jungle gym we made into an educational toy.
You will die. It says you will die alone. 12-foot high seesaw.
Yeah, it works. It works.
All right, John, we gotta do this. Wait, whoa. What are you guys doing? Oh, geez, this thing is not stable. Let me.
So here's your job. Take these sticks. Okay. See how they go into the straight line? Okay. Make me a big long stick.
All right. All right, all settled into the tent for the night. Good night, John boy.
Good night, Marianne, or whatever they say.
Geothermal mud pots you see all around me. There's like hot water underground that's spewing mud out. You can hear glugging and hissing all around. Again, boiling. Yeah, imagine being in that boiling mud. I am standing on this pile. I am the world's stupidest man. Yeah, there's the border wall right there. I don't know how close I'm allowed to get to it. All right, what the heck? Let's go walk up to the border wall. Here we are, up and personal with the Mexico border fence. There is a sign there that says, stay 100 feet away from the fence. I think that's probably, we're doing our best to obey. We certainly don't want to upset the federal government in any way. You can guess how smart it was to walk all the way out to the border wall. This is the desert, and it is really hot.
It is really hot.
Really hot and dry. There's no shade. So we've stopped off here in Felicity, California, and yes, we are at the official center of the world.
So the dot is the center, so traditionally when you wish your prayer, look out to the mountains of the church, and the dot is the center. So you want to stand on the seal and cover the dot.
Okay. Stood at the center of the world, April 9th at 12:15 p.m. We are in front of the White Raven Trading Company, Curiosity Shop and Museum of the Strange. And the Heaven's Gate drinking glasses. Were these used to drink the Kool-Aid with?
I don't know. They came from the crime scene. They came from the crime scene, but I'm not sure if they're the ones that was used for the Kool-Aid.
Holding Ed Gein's seat that he used to mutilate corpses.
And you turned to me with it.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I went straight to you. Look at that.
I'm getting worried about this road trip.
Oh my gosh. I've held the same weapon as Ed Gein. That's insane.
We have been collecting Sasquatches for a long time. Our first one was this guy right here. And yeah, everybody loves them. I mean, it's redneck taxidermy at its finest. Everybody uses the front of the deer, so why not use the back of it?
Oh my gosh. That was somebody's head. Appreciate you guys joining me as we take a look back at the Just Blowing Through road trip. One of the most amazing road trips of my life. John is an amazing travel partner. He did all the driving. So it was one of the most relaxing trips for me, even though it was quite chaotic. Check his channel out. Again, that's Exploration Unknown. If you'd like to see other places I've been, please check the interactive map in the description of this video. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Until next time, this one's in the bag.